Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. The Cubbies look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Dinelson Lamet, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful in that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
The center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Albert Almora.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Lagares looks up. Gone! What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first two batters of the game.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
Yes, he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play. Now batting, Jason Hayward. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 2. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they nearly batter. John Lester gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. In now, Josh Naylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass.
Leading off the cut, the pitcher, John Lester.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Slap hard the opposite way. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting,
stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And there he goes towards second. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The pitcher, number 35.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And their runners at the corners now. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
Up next to the Cubs.
Digging in and looking for more, Ernie Banks. First pitch of the at-bat. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run. Here's Brian Dozier now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through, a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And another foul ball. Hedges leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping up now, Billy Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a pop-up now. Machado moving to his left. And that retires the side.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Fouled off. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jason Hayward.
Even though they're up by a boatload.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 1 out and a runner on 3rd. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
The pitcher, number 35, John Lester.
Now a move over to 1st. Don't want to forget about it. So now to the plate, John Lester, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Javier Baez.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Legara's on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 17. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Naylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. Naylor, just 21 years of age. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Brian Dozier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Soft grounder left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, right fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll pick on the first pitch, and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting,
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Line drive to center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jurickson Profar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Austin Hedges will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. Fernando Tatis Jr. will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jose Castillo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ernie Banks will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. right to him, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And he's able to get back to first, no problem, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
In now, Billy Williams. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting,
that triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Juan Lagares. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lester sets. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kyle Schwarber. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lagares looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Craig Stammen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 34, Craig
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 35.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Here's Javier Baez as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, look at the dive and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Naylor, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fouled off.
Josh Naylor.
And it's fouled away. Lester's 2-0 home. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. And no one will track it down. Now Lester's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Lester's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Billy Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
In to score, the runner from 3rd.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The pitcher, number 35.
Standing in, John Lester. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Pause, and the 0-2 hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Pham is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 25-2. So digging in now, Austin Hedges. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into center field, line drive base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
At the plate now, Juan Lagares, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. In his career, Myers has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Will Myers becomes out number 2 this inning. On to first, and the Kirby Yates enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So here's Albert Almora next. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Chris
The third
Bryant.
baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Jason Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Back goes Lagares, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Kyle Schwarber just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
These are the type of plays that really separate the elite defenders from the rest. I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it, and it made all the difference. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. This is in the air out to right. Hayward on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now, Josh Naylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The pitcher, number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 30-2 the final tally today. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead.